Hey y'all. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you about another thing. Um, I don't know where you're going to be working or if you're already working now, but sorry, I'm starving. If you have any power at all, or if you can ask to have the quick, like the rapid flu and the rapid strep in your office, I would say definitely get that, especially if you're in primary care. I know a lot of times they don't have them. However, we used to not have them, and then all of a sudden I was like, well, where are they? Because it was kind of dumb to do a flu swab culture and send it off, and by the time we got it back, it was like past the 72-hour mark to be able to, give the patient Tamiflu, after a certain amount of time. But the rapid flu is and the rapid strep are very, very important to have at your disposal. The flu season is late this year where I am. I'm in Connecticut. I know I had already 5 or 6 this week just on my own patients that tested positive for flu with the rapid stick. Apparently the flu vaccine is only, I don't know, like 47% effective this year. But they're coming in left and right, not just at my clinic, but other clinics. 2 other nurse practitioners that I work with have the flu. Their kids have the flu, and I mean they all have the flu shot. So I started taking Tamiflu today because everyone's been telling me that my throat started. It started with the throat. The throat is the worst, and then of course today my throat started hurting, and I didn't test positive. I tested myself twice, and both times they've been negative. However, I mean, like I've been getting a lot. So even this week, I think we're like at 10 or 12 or something like that of positive flus. And I would have to say that probably, I don't know, I'd have to say 80% got the flu shot, and the other 20 didn't. And the flu shot did make a difference in some of them as far as severity went. However, it didn't make a difference in some of them too. But it, all depends on your immunity, because I did have a couple of patients that did not have the flu shot and have never had the flu shot, and they came in, with milder symptoms, something that you might not even think, oh, let me test for the flu. But since we've had so many cases, it was be like, well, let's just do it just in case. And what that is it's a swab that you stick, kind of far up the nose, and you kind of swish it around. You go put it in a solution and you wait for 5 minutes, and it comes back, either positive or negative. I mean, they're not 100%, but they work pretty well. Same thing with the strep. Always good to have that in the office too. Anybody with, really sore throats. So my nurse would be like, they came in with a sore throat, so I checked them for the strep. And I'm like, well, did you set up, because providers have to do the flu. I'm like, did you bring me a flu shot? She's like, no, I get it. Because, it's something you just don't even think about sometimes. But lots of flu. See if you can get access to those. If you're not familiar, get familiar. See if you can learn about it a little bit. And it's a really, really good tool to have in the office. Hope it helps. Lots of flu. Ugh, don't get it. Talk to you later. Bye.